Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the snake. So if you are born in the year of the snake, this is a reading for you. It is of course Karmic Wednesday because the dragon and the snake are both karmic signs, and we do the dragon and the snake readings every Wednesday. We were going with Reptile Wednesday, but I'm not entirely sure if a dragon is a reptile, as I was mentioning previously in the dragon video this morning. So we're just going to go with Karmic Wednesdays because I know that the dragon and the snake are both karmic signs. So let's give these a shuffle up and we'll see what this week has in store for you guys. Let's just move these about. Let's stop there. Let's take that one from the bottom. Let's take that one from the middle. Let's take that one from the top. What have we got? 3 blacks. Not looking good then, is it? But as I've always said before, and I'll say it again, black isn't always an attack. But it definitely isn't looking great, or at least from your perspective, things could be better right now, huh? You're thinking things could be better. I want things to start looking up. I want things to start moving forward. We've got that rat card there. Now rats and snakes actually do get along, despite the fact in nature snakes eat rats, but in the Chinese Zodiac, snakes and rats actually do get on to some good degree. This is definitely a you've got stuff to do card. This is a card of there are things that you're not happy about. There's things that have really agitated you, things that have offended you, things that are almost an insult to you. They're things that you are definitely aware of and things that you are now looking at rectifying and getting some resolution from. Right now you want recognition. Right now you want to be recognized for all the things that you have done. You bring a lot to the table and you know it. Oh yes, and you're not happy. You're far too intelligent to sit there and take this from people that are, I suppose in some ways, looking down at you when they really have no right to do so. In fact, you are the one that should be looking down on them. And the only reason you aren't looking down at them right now is because you're not in the space to do so. Because if you wanted to, you could rattle that tail of yours, you could spit some venom, and you could definitely make a point here. But you're choosing not to. Potentially because you're tired. Potentially because you don't see the point. Potentially it's just too much energy. But there is stuff that you need to get done because you do want that resolution. This could have something to do with family or a relationship or something like this, because that rat is a rat pack card. It's that pack. It's the family unit. It's something close to you. It's something that you can't just walk away from. It's something you can't just say, well, okay, I tried, let's just give it up. You can't do that, especially obviously if it's your children or, you know, people that are in your family. You can't just abandon them because you're having a bad week. However, you do need to get things done, and I think realistically it's time for you to start looking at making some plans to do some more stuff to make you feel a little bit more comfortable with where you're at, especially as you're moving over into this tiger card here, which is definitely not a great card for a snake, because tigers and snakes don't necessarily get along very well at all. It's also another emotional card. You're very heavy right now. You're feeling not so much grounded as you usually would. You're not feeling like there is you know, a way that you can recuperate this energy. In fact, you're feeling as if your charger's broken. You feel like your battery's going down, you're running out of energy, and you know your battery charger is broken, so you can't even recuperate that energy and recharge right now. Emotionally, you are heavy, you are drained, you are feeling quite, I suppose in some ways, feeling as if you can't really necessarily move with the amount of weight that is on you. And when I say move, obviously you're physically able to get up and go, but mindset wise, you're stuck in a mindset. You're stuck in a place where, you know, you are going to feel negative. You are going to feel down. You are going to be seeing the sort of more negative sides of life. You may even have a few regrets right now. You may be asking yourself if you are doing the right thing. You may even be kind of considering that you've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Right now, it's hard to be sympathetic to anybody around you. It's hard to, you know, be there for somebody or anybody, because you realistically just need to be there for yourself. You don't necessarily need somebody there for you. It would be nice to have somebody there for you, but you're a very independent person. You're very independent, and as a snake person, you are very capable of just looking after yourself and making sure that you are okay when you've got the time to do so. Right now, you are very suspicious of the way things are going. You know, there are conflicts here, there's ill feelings here, there's a failure to communicate here. You're misinterpreting things, and people are misinterpreting you. It's becoming this constant circle. Right now, you are quite insecure. You're feeling relatively insecure with the position that you're in, which is making you feel vulnerable, which is then pushing you towards this place of having these temper tantrums, because that's what they are, my lovely snake friends. I don't mean to offend you, but they are just temper tantrums, because they're not going to change anything. You're not going to be able to change the world by shouting at it. You're not going to be able to make a difference by smashing the place up or getting angry or punching the wall or getting frustrated with things. You're not. And once the milk is spilt, there is no putting it back in the broken jug. So why are we dwelling on it? There's nothing we can do about it. So you can throw your temper tantrum and you can have your little pity party, but realistically, that isn't going to change anything. What will change it is getting stuff done and moving forward from this and dealing with your own emotional stuff. I've said this before about snake people. If you're not expressing yourself, then you are going to depress yourself, because you're suppressing all of that emotional baggage, which is going to lead to you becoming more heavier and carrying it around with you all the time, and it's going to cast a shadow over you, which is going to depress you. You are going to hit a slump. You need to express, not suppress. And I've said this before to snake people, but never fear, because the dragon is here, and that dragon is here to save the day. That dragon is here to help pick you back up again, because there is, again, as I've said, things to do. That's another doer card for you. I'm going to stick the link to the Doer Triangle right in the description, so you can go and watch that Doer Triangle video on the Doer Affinity Triangle, because the monkey, the rat and the dragon are part of that triangle. They all come with different talents, different things that can help you, and the dragon is one of the better ones for a snake, because the dragon and the snake go together incredibly well. Every snake needs a dragon. Every dragon needs a snake. They bring balance together. They're both the karmic signs. That dragon is here to help you. If you have to spit poison, if you have to burn bridges, if you have to basically scream, shout and holler, that's what you need to do right now, because you need to express yourself. That dragon has no problem whatsoever expressing himself. The dragon will express themselves with fire and just basic no mercy, unconditional, just burning it all to the ground. Right now, you can be a little bit more emotionally intelligent than that and be a little bit more considerate to it, but you don't have to be. Just get on and do it. Express yourself, and you will be able to you know, release a lot of it. You may cry, you may shout, you may lose all control of yourself, but afterwards you are going to feel better. Afterwards you are going to feel good, and you're going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted. It's going to relieve you in some ways. Right now it's time to be practical. It's time to be ruthless. It's time to be focused. Right now it's time to basically never give up, and that's what that dragon is. That dragon is basically the sort of example of never giving up. You will reap the rewards from this time. You will, because this is karmic. You are a karmic sign, but this is also a karmic sign. This is now karmic. You will reap the rewards of this, and it is only temporary. You are going to come out of this, and you may even come out on top if you're not wallowing, if you're concentrating on doing and moving forward, even if it is in a destructive way. Sometimes you've got to light the TNT to blow up the hole to get to the minerals underneath. Sometimes we've got to go backwards to move forward. That's what that dragon is here to represent. And we'll see how you guys get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the snake. I'll be back tomorrow with a reading for the horse and the sheep. So if you're interested, I'll see you then. If not, I will see you next week when we come back for another reading for you guys. Cheers for watching. Love and peace.